Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Captain Marvel, Infinity Countdown, one shot. Okay, I'm going to say something that is a compliment, but some people are going to take this as an insult, and I'm sorry that it comes off as an insult. It's meant to compliment the people involved in this book. Here it comes. The writer, Jim McCann. If I'm mispronouncing your guys' names, I'm really sorry. Artist, Diego Tegu, and color artist Eric Asenega. You guys are awesome, and I wish that you guys were making a full-time Captain Marvel comic book because you guys really know what the heck you're doing. Now, this may come off as an insult to some other people who are currently writing and drawing for the Captain Marvel comic book, and I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I'm trying to be as nice as humanly possible. I don't mean to insult anybody. But man, this is good. And this really captures the heart of who Captain Marvel is. And since I haven't seen that for a long time, this honestly feels really good. This is a really good comic book for me. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot emphasize that enough. Captain Marvel is a superhero. No, like in every single way, every imaginable formula that you can make for what a superhero is and blueprint that down, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, will fit into that mold, my opinion. I love this character. And to see her portrayed in this way, in this comic book, really did, I felt good. I felt good reading a comic book. It was like being away from home for a really long time and then driving and all of a sudden finding yourself in your old neighborhood again. You weren't really expecting it. You were looking and you just kind of, oh, wow. Hey, I know where we are. Guys, wake up. Look at this over here. Let me tell you about this place over here. That's what this felt like. This is a beautiful comic book. It's a one-shot. Do you need this if you're going to be collecting all of the Infinity Countdown tie-ins? Yeah. Do you need it for anything other than that? Not really. This doesn't really tie into the story very much. This doesn't do much of anything as far as that. What it is it's a darn good Captain Marvel comic book. That's what this is. I love when people self-examine themselves and their decisions and their actions. I do that myself. I'm a very introspective person. If someone slights me, I think to myself, should I even bother commenting? Should I even bother saying something back? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was just attacked on Twitter earlier in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of like, maybe I'm reading into it the wrong way. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody doesn't like me, I hope it makes you feel better using that energy on me. But, with Captain Marvel, I feel like in this she did the same thing. She questions her motives and her actions and the results of the Civil War too. Now, mind you, full disclosure, I was more on her side than I was on Tony's side in the Civil War. Civil War is hard to mess with. It's people fighting against themselves, basically, People are supposed to have very idealistic beliefs, shared for the most part, and yet somehow something went horribly wrong that you're actually fighting amongst your own people. That's a horrible thing. So I can't say that she was totally right in everything that she did, but I feel like she was more right than Tony Stark. Yet she's questioning herself. She's questioning her actions. She's questioning her motives. And I love that. I love that. How do you get better than that? It was great. She's questioning, did I necessarily do the right thing? I stand by what I did, but could I have done better? That's awesome. That's awesome. She has the Reality Stone. I don't know how she got the Reality Stone. I didn't read that. I'd stopped reading the other Captain Marvel comic book. Again, no need for insults. It's not my cup of tea. That's it. I can honestly say, though, that this was so good that if you're a Captain Marvel fan, that alone is the reason to get this comic book. If you want to be a Captain Marvel fan, if you saw the after credit scene for Infinity War, oh my God, spoilers, Professor Bill, for a movie that came out like 4 or 5 weeks ago anyway. If you stayed after credits and you saw that scene and you thought, is Captain Marvel a really great hero? You're not going to learn about her powers that much. You're not going to learn about, what she can do and things like that. You are going to learn about who she is. is a good comic book right here. This is a good comic book. I highly recommend picking up this comic book and just enjoying the read. Just sit back, enjoy the read, and you tell me if you didn't have a nice warm smile on your face and maybe a warm feeling in your belly. It sounds really weird, right? It sounds like, Professor Bill, you going soft on us? I'm an old softy. This was a good comic book. I enjoyed this, and I would really like to share it. It's like that. All right, that's it, guys. That's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.